Let's get started on the super easy meal. You're going to love it. So, I have here some russet potatoes and I'm just cutting those into wedges. Add them to a bowl and fill it with water. Let them sit for about 30 minutes. This is the chuck roast. So I cut up some chuck roast into cubes. I took off some of the extra fat. I put it in a bowl and I added some seasoning and some Worcestershire sauce and let it sit for about an hour. Once the potatoes have soaked in the water for about 30 minutes, I dried them on a clean towel, seasoned them in a bowl with a little olive oil and garlic salt, tossed them together, added them onto a sheet tray with parchment paper. I've also got the oven preheating to 400 degrees. Once I put the potatoes in the oven, I went outside and started trimming up some of the lettuce I have growing in the backyard. This lettuce is gorgeous. It's so pretty. I just trimmed up whatever I could find for dinner, and while I was doing that, I found that my son had been outside with his Nerf gun. Look at that little dart. Tossed it and just kept trimming away. This is the first year that I've ever grown lettuce here in Florida. I always thought it was way too hot to do that, but so far so good. We've gotten some great meals with the lettuce that we've been growing, and it's been super rewarding to go outside and trim that stuff back. And I also have some green onions there that I trimmed. So I washed my lettuce really well. I have one of these cool salad spinners. You definitely don't need one of these. I got this, I think, as a wedding gift 15 years ago, and I've used it maybe 10 or 12 times. So next I'm chopping up a tomato. I always take the seeds out of a tomato. It makes whatever you're working with less wet. So those seeds come out. I chopped it up. I did the same thing with a cucumber. I only take the skin off because my mom did it when I was a kid, so I feel like I need to do it too. I trimmed that up. I took the seeds out of the cucumber as well. I don't want my salad to be soggy, so taking that out and chopping up my cucumber. Add that into the salad. Next, I chopped up my scallions. I love, love, love green onion. Added that. Then I took some Kalamata olives, and I always buy the ones with the seeds in it because if you buy the pitted ones, you're a little too confident. Every now and then you find a seed and you're not thinking to, so this protects your teeth. I always get the seeds and I take them out myself. Then I crumbled in some real feta cheese. Make sure you get the kind that is imported from Italy. Drizzle in a little bit of red wine vinegar, olive oil, and some salt. You're going to toss that all together. And, oh, I forgot, there's the oregano. So don't forget to add the oregano. Put it in the refrigerator while the meat cooks. Use any fat that you want to grease your grill pan or outdoor grill. I used beef tallow and cooked my skewers about 8 minutes per side. Now, don't forget you've had the potatoes in the oven for about 30 minutes at this point, and they're looking really good. So you're going to want to get those potatoes out of the oven and make sure they're getting nice and crispy on the edges. Pull them off before they start to burn. And guess what, guys? Dinner is done. It's ready to serve.